performing two pieces. The second one is a continuation of the first piece. They're both about heartbreaks, but a different side of it. I was hurting and vulnerable. That's when I found you. And you promised to heal me, heal all my wounds, and shower love and security and warmth. And I was healing. You told me my scars, my blood, and vulnerability makes up for my minus. And I was believing you. You tried changing me for the good, or rather for our betterment. And as you'd call it, so you'd cover my scar and my thorns, which were partially the reason my marks existed. I had harmed myself a little more than any other individual had been able to. But you said, no, hide, change. The world can't see you for who you are. And so, I changed. I changed for you. Until a day came, and you turned out to be the best mistake I'd ever committed. You pointed out my thorns right at me, passing through me visibly, trying to kill me, and said, checkmate. And so, I bled. A lot more than before. I learned it the hard way. But guess what? My blood is my crown now, and I am the goddess of my own town. Now, the second poem that I'm going to perform is called Checkmate Once Again. We all have been going through heartbreaks, everyone goes through heartbreaks, but I went through two heartbreaks right after, like, consequently, so one after the other. So, yeah. You bought me a bouquet of roses, unaware that I hate bouquets, let alone roses. But I smile, and I accepted it with all the love that I am capable of. You bought me a bottle of wine to celebrate my big win, unaware that I would rather have chai. You told me you love music, all genres. Isn't that what you said? But just as I introduced you to my playlist, I realized I made a big fool out of myself. Why? Because you meant not a single word you said. When you said I was your sun, you meant the moon in the daylight, still there, but not really, is it? When you said I was your light in the dark because I guide you to your path, you meant I was the firefly, used and forgotten. When you said I was calming like the waves at the seashore, you meant I was drowning you in my water, and so you left. And he says, checkmate. Once again, I got you down, and this time I win and you lose. But I stare at him. I stare at him right in the eye. I stare him right in the eye and I tell him that I will survive. Thank you.